guys, welcome to Gio's ASMR. Hope you guys enjoy. What is up, guys? My name is Giovanni, or well known as Gio's Photography with a Z. I am based in Norristown, PA, so shout out to my Norristownians. So I decided to do a Q&A for this video just because I promised you guys a couple months ago that I was going to do a Q&A, but eventually ended up not doing it because I've been so busy with like school, so many bookings you guys have been doing, and you know, a lot of personal things as well. So I didn't have time to do them, and also as well I didn't have any ideas, so I just yeah. And also the equipment, I didn't have a camera. The one that I had before wasn't meant for video, so it was just horrible. So I was just, you know, doing it on my GoPro, and even making videos on my GoPro, the quality wasn't what I expected, so it's a bit difficult, you know. But here we go. Here we are with the Sony A7 IV that I recently bought. I actually bought this literally like, it's been like 24 hours. I bought this camera yesterday around this time, and I absolutely love it. I've been using it since last night, all day last night, this morning. I've been just playing around with it, and I've been, you know, learning it and trying to master the camera. And honestly, it's a 10 out of 10. If you had the money for it, buy it. Oh my gosh, this video is, my pockets hurt, but it's whatever. At the end of the day, it's totally worth it. But yeah, I will be doing a Q&A today, and hope you guys enjoy. So let's get straight to it. Let's go to question number 1, which is, what type of photos do you like to take and why? So the photos I like to take are portraits. I love portraits, and the main reason is probably because you know, starting my journey in photography, I started doing a lot of portraits. I think that's like the main thing everyone sort of starts off with. I could just say for myself that I've been taking portrait pictures. I will show you some of these pictures, some of my work that I took recently, and honestly, I love it. Like, it looks so good. It's like good quality, and the creativity that I put into my work is just amazing. Portraits is something that I love to do, and you know, the main reason why I like doing it, like I said, is probably because it's something I'm more experienced in, something I've been doing for a very long time. I've been taking pictures for around 5 to 6 years, and then professionally maybe like a year or two. So yeah, it's my favorite. That's all I gotta really say, to be honest. So question number 2 is, what kind of camera do you use, and what camera do you recommend? So I get asked about this a lot. Wow, I'm stuttering. So the camera that I've been using for literally like every time, so actually let's go from the beginning. So the beginning camera, the first camera I had that I've been using for a year, is this camera right here. It's like a Pixlr, I don't know, but it's basically an older version camera, and it's not the best camera, obviously. You know, I didn't have a fancy camera starting off. This was a really cheap camera, but it did the work. It made all my pictures look good for quite a while. And then I wanted to upgrade, which I did, and I upgraded to a Nikon D3500. I highly recommend that camera if you're really trying to start off photography. It's a really good camera. It's affordable now. Back then it was like around like $600, $500. Now it's probably down like to $200, $300 used. It's a really good camera if you're trying to start off. For video, it's not the best for video, but for photography, it's amazing. It has really good modes in there and stuff. So I highly recommend getting that if you're really trying to get started. But I've been using that camera for a while now. Literally 99% of my photos on my Instagram that you see are from this camera. Literally 99%. So it's a good camera. And what camera do I recommend? Well, I mean, it all just depends on what you really like. There's Nikon, there's Canon, there's Sony, there's Fujimax. There's a lot of brands out there. You sort of have to do your own research and sort of find the camera that works best for you. If you're trying to get into video, obviously find a camera that's meant for video, and same thing for photography. Just because you rock Nikon doesn't mean you're better than everybody else. Same thing with Sony. Just because you rock Sony doesn't mean you're better than everybody else. It just, you know, it's not the camera, it's the person behind the camera. So always remember that. You know, whatever fits best for you. For me, Nikon did an amazing job for me. I especially use Nikon for my film cameras. Right now I am on the Sony side of the family. I just bought this, like I said, Sony A7 IV, which, like I said, is amazing, and I truly love it. But yeah, I'm on the Sony side now. I am going to be using my Nikon camera as a backup, but for now, Sony will be my main camera as of now. But sort of do your research, figure out what you like to do, and that's all I have to sort of let you know. So the third question, and it's a really good question. Shout out to my man Zgadi out there, a really big supporter, and he gave me this question, and it's basically, how's your life as a young entrepreneur, and what are some advice for those who are trying to start their own business? And I think it's a really good question, and I honestly would love to give you my advice. So starting out for me, it was a bit difficult. I had a clothing brand, and it failed. I learned a lot from my mistakes and sort of managing money and stuff like that. But when it comes to my photography and stuff, it was a bit difficult. I knew I loved photography, and I also knew I loved business. My family is all about business, so I wanted to major in business, but I also had a passion for photography, so why not put both of them together and make a photography business? At first, it was a bit difficult. I did a lot of free photo shoots, and it kind of sucked because I would sort of want to get paid or get tipped, but I never got tipped. Probably like 2 people, or 2, 3, 4 clients, or like 3 clients to be honest, who actually tipped me like $5, $10. So shout out to you people. I won't say names, but shout out to you 3 who tipped me when I was doing free photo shoots. Everybody else literally didn't tip me at all, which kind of sucked. But I mean, I knew what I was getting myself into because I was new into the game and stuff. So my work wasn't worth the money. So I did a lot of free photo shoots when it came to my photography, and then eventually I saved up and made enough images from my portfolio, and I as well saved up a little bit of money from my other job that I was working to buy myself better gear. Being a young entrepreneur, just because you have so much responsibility now, for me, like I have my clients, I have emails, I have work, I have manage my money, I have to do accounting, I have to be an accountant for my business. There's a famous quote that says, you're your own boss, but at the same time, you're your own janitor. And that struck me hard because I'm like, I totally understand what that quote means. I do everything. Some advice for you guys. I have 2 big advice for you guys who are starting your own business. One is do not give up. And it's probably the most main thing and most common thing people will tell you is do not give up. Trust me, I've been there. There are so many times where I didn't have any bookings for months and months and months and months. I will go out and ask people for free photo shoots because I wanted to go out and take pictures. Do not give up. You're gonna have a lot of people like, oh, you won't make enough money, you're not gonna do well, photography isn't something that's gonna be doing so well in the pandemic. Because I started my business during the pandemic, which was kind of stupid, but I started my business during the pandemic, so it was a bit difficult, and a lot of people were sort of downgrading my idea of becoming a photographer. But don't give up. Trust me, you're gonna have a lot of people who are gonna just think bad about it, but forget about them. You do you. I promise you that you're gonna be making so much money. And advice when it comes to money, sort of 3 advice. Second advice is, do not expect so much from this business. I cannot tell you, so many people start their business thinking they're gonna be making thousands and thousands and thousands a month. Trust me, you're not gonna be making any type of money a month, 2 months, 3 months later. Like, you're not. Trust me, I've been through there. I'm over here thinking that, oh, I'm about to make like 100,000 a year, blah blah blah. No, man, you're not. Trust me. I'm sorry to break it to you, but if you don't plan your business out correctly or according how you want it to, you're not going to be making no type of money. So don't expect making hundreds right away. You're going to fail a lot of times, so don't go into that mindset thinking you're going to be making a whole bunch of money. Just because you have that title of an entrepreneur does not mean you're going to be making hundreds of dollars. Not until later, but the goal is to make hundreds. But do not go in there thinking that all you need is money. No, don't think that. And advice number 3 is manage your money. Oh my god, bro, let me tell you, I've had thousands of dollars just thrown away of stupid things, bro. Like, there are so many things that like I bought, used, I don't even use every single day no more. Like gear and like materials, and like I don't use. Like, all the money, I'm not gonna lie to you, some money that I made was spent on shoes, or I was spent on clothes, blah blah blah. I have this big ass closet right here full of clothes I don't even wear, that I spend like $30, $60, $50 on, $100 on, $200 on a fucking hoodie. Is not worth it. Save your money. I started learning how to save money recently. I still lack a little bit, just a little bit, but I've been saving up. I got this camera because I'm saving, and look at it. It's the best camera on the market right now. So save your money and use it wisely. Don't, separate your business money and separate into your personal money. Do not combine them together. That's the worst thing you can do, is combine both of your money together. Put like 80% of what you make into your business and then 20% for your personal. Like, take it as like if your own paycheck. So that's what I sort of did. 85% of what I make is to my business, and the other percent is for myself. So save your money. And that's pretty much all. That's all I really had for you guys. Nothing too crazy. Sorry about the shitty mic. I'm working on it. Everything is learning how to use a camera and everything. I'm learning how to use everything, so bear with me a little bit. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I did. I promise you I'll be making way more better videos in the future, but as of now, this is my first video of 2022. So if you made it to the end, thank you. I really appreciate it. If you skipped through it and you just pressed the little button, skipped all the way, just wanted to see what I said at the end, well, you're a hater, and I just don't know what I could tell you. You're not a fan. So, but if you did make it to the end and watch the whole thing, thank you so much. Please comment below what I could do better. Obviously, your opinion helps me so much. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this video, and I will be leaving my Instagram in the description below if you guys want to follow me. If you haven't followed me, I don't know what you're doing, and I'll be posting more videos in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for sticking here around, and have a nice day. And for my ASMR fans, goodbye. And yeah, I gotta figure out an intro, not an outro. I don't know what to do.